and she's like, "Hey moderator," and she always makes the most awkward direct camera eye contact. She's like, "Hey
Hey,
moderator,
moderator.
should I go check on him alone, or should I bring my
Moderator.
friend?" Yeah. Oh my
It's,
god,
it's
your
just
angle looks so good. It's like
Hey,
when
moderator.
somebody
Do I
grabs the
eat this?
camera.
Do I eat this food, or do I starve myself to death?
Oh god.
Hey, moderator.
Okay.
Whoa.
And
Welcome, BuffCast number 14.
as I dynamically changed the scene on OBS because I totally remember the episode number. 14.
Ah,
Look at that.
I know, we're getting pretty high up there with the numbers.
Pretty good at this. Yeah. So, I just want to preface today's podcast before getting blinded by the run of show there. If you stick around long enough today, we're going to talk about a gamer girl. So there's that for you. So don't click away from that Twitch stream or close that
Please don't.
Spotify app.
Please don't click X.
But with that, let's jump into Halo. Carson, what do you have for us?
Halo Infinite. It's teaser trailer, something that's coming tomorrow. Halo just tweeted something. It was like a wallpaper or animated wallpaper, and it looks really, really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know where I should put that. Just put it in Discord, but it looks. Oh, that's.
Where is it?
We can make an offshoot
wow.
podcast of just why I love Halo.
That's a really cool wallpaper.
I know. Holy crap! Look at that. And
I'm really excited for this trailer tomorrow. I just
I don't know. It's
there's
not
so
the
many things left unanswered, and maybe we'll get like a slight bit of hope.
It wouldn't be the first time that I'd be sadly let down by a Halo reveal trailer. I'm just getting flashbacks to Halo 5 and how not good it was.
Let's be optimistic though, all right? Because this
I'm
is
hoping.
Xbox's like only hope at trying to fight back at PlayStation, and if they mess up here, it's kind of bad.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm distracted.
Dang.
I'm like glowing. This webcam is failing me.
I mean, to be fair, your window is like, oh, that's better.
Maybe, yeah. But when I open up the run of show, it's like getting flashbanged. Yeah, but with Halo, I don't know. Somehow I managed to not have a ton of Halo nostalgia in my childhood, and that's probably where I went wrong in life. If we're being honest.
Wait, do you mean like you didn't play any of them?
No, I don't know. I played them. Well, it started with the first Halo, like the first Halo on original Xbox I got, and that was the first M-rated game I got. And I think I've told this story before, but like I wasn't even asking for it, but we were in a Toys R Us of all places, and my mom was like, "Listen, I'm gonna get you this game, and it's really violent, but you gotta remember, it's just a game. All the other kids want this game right now, and I'm letting you get it." I'm like, what's the game? I don't know what this is. She's like, "Your uncle plays it." And I'm like, okay. And then
Just
like,
hints like, here you go.
I was like, I'm not asking for this, but thanks for the speech. And then I got home and I played it, and I played the first mission, or not even play the first mission. I played the intro cinematic where you step out of the drop pod and do the calibration, and then once the ship gets raided by aliens, since I was Halo, I want to try and do the math real quick. I was too scared to play. I waited for my stepbrother to come home that weekend so we could play, because I was way too scared of the aliens raiding the ship and the darkness. And it turns out it was not that scary at all. But,
No.
Let's see.
That's
that
funny
game-
though. That does remind me of a lot of the memories I had. I didn't start with Halo 1. I started with Halo 3. I remember getting that a long time ago.
Yeah.
believe I got that, like,
okay. I
Christmas.
must have not gotten it anywhere near the release date because I would have been 2.
Maybe
so-
you got Halo 2 instead.
No, but it was definitely like Halo 1 where like you do the calibration in the drop pod and you step out of it and like the ship's getting raided. That sounds like Halo 1, I think.
I mean, it was probably still popular by then.
It was probably like, I mean, when did Halo 2 come out? Probably not for a while, right?
2004.
4.
And then Halo 3 came out.
I have no idea.
Like,
There's no way I was
Yeah.
playing Halo when I was 2.
No, there's no way.
That'd be pretty cool, but that's not what happened. Yeah, I don't know. And then I guess beyond that, all my Halo memories I felt like were just in like Forge and Reach. So I have a scuffed Halo memory. I'm sure that storyline, if I paid attention, if I played the games in the middle, like ODST and stuff, I probably would
You should.
understand. But
Just get the Master Chief Collection, dude. You can
True.
play all of it in good quality now on a good on your PC and enjoy the experience.
I was
these are all
seeing
very true
someone
things.
running Halo 3 and was getting 500 FPS, and it was just absurd.
That's ridiculous.
That's immaculate.
I mean, it's not that hard to run. Like, the system requirements are just...
I know, but it
Can I-
still makes me feel good to see that number.
Can I, like, boot Windows? Yes. Okay, you can play Halo. But I just... oh, I don't know. I was also weird because I played Halo out of order. It was like 3, then Reach, then CE, then 4, then 2. It was just all over the place.
Yeah, I did the same. I was 3, and then I played the first, and then I played then I played the first one, like not CE, the first one, then CE, and then like just going all over the place. But I still had a lovely time on Reach. Reach I played the most of, I would have to say.
I feel like I
And
have the most,
3.
like, campaign memories of 3, but I never really played Halo 3 multiplayer. I played a lot of local because I was too stupid to know that game modes were a thing, so I just jumped in Forge and played with my brother, and he'd always turn into the Forge bot before I'd kill him. So, professional plays right there. I don't know.
That's
I'm,
great.
Forge was a
I'm-
gold mine.
I'm optimistic, but after living through the Halo 4 and the Halo 5 release, I'm a little bit scared. But then again, they've had almost a decade to figure this out.
I think they
out.
can do it.
I hope they do it.
Wait, but back to the Forge for 1 second. I remember Halo 3 Forge was really scuffed because you couldn't put things in the air. You had to like put an item, like had to put like a something on the bottom, and then you had to put the item on top, and then you had to delete the item underneath it in order to make that thing float. It wasn't like Halo Reach where things can just be placed anywhere. I remember it had to be like that. You had to like
Stack it.
Wow. You had to like do a technique in order to make things float. It was so dumb. And then in Reach they were just like, oh yeah, you can place it anywhere. Look, you can make this, or you can make that, or you can do whatever. All those Halo Reach Forges were great. All right, back to
I know.
Infinite though. That's
I
the current.
really want to go down a Forge rabbit hole, but we can't.
We'll
Can't.
We'll do that when we hear more about Infinite.
We can't.
But this is exciting. I'm excited. I can't wait. I don't know. I can't wait for everything. That'll be really fun. I mean, I'm not gonna get an Xbox Series X at any point, but I'll watch it maybe.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping they release it on PC because.
Oh, is that not confirmed?
I think it's on PC.
I really
hope it's on
hope
PC.
so, because that feels
doubt
like I really hope they do, because that feels so backwards. Like they've been working so hard to get like the entire Halo series on PC, and now they're just gonna release a new game that's gonna take like another
Well,
decade.
their
Oh,
website.
if they, what were you saying, Carson?
Their website with again this perfect animated wallpaper says it's exclusive on Xbox One and Windows 10. So
Oh,
Okay.
that's great.
I was gonna say
that's exciting.
Microsoft has like come to the realization that a lot of people play on PC and Xbox, and as much as I hate the Xbox app for like the games that use it for inviting and party systems and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. It's good. Like it's good that we're finally getting a mixed ecosystem there. And as much as I also hate the Microsoft Store over Steam or God, even Uplay or Origin, like Microsoft Store is the last place I want to buy a game from currently, just because it's where nothing else is.
That is actually the last place I would ever buy a game.
Yeah, but that's probably where Halo would be. That's where Sea of Thieves were. That's where like Microsoft Flight Sim are, and a lot of the Microsoft titles. But it's just I'm happy that we're seeing that Xbox ecosystem be entwined with PC.
It's nice to see that crossplay is becoming more of
Right.
it's formalized.
At least between Xbox and PC, like it's not that hard anymore.
That is true.
But yeah, it's Halo. I suppose I should do my gamer due diligence and catch up on the Halo series at some point.
Yes, it's your
Before-
gamer duty too.
Yeah, so before that release, which is probably pretty far out, right? If we're only getting a teaser or a
think-
trailer.
They're probably gonna release it maybe like next.
Tomorrow's the
spring.
gameplay event, right?
Well, I think it's a huge Xbox One X event, and
Ah,
Halo's gonna be a big part of it.
gotcha.
Um,
I forget if I saw if they mentioned gameplay. I think gameplay is going to be featured from Halo Infinite. Just to see.
Oh,
the
they're gonna show
performance.
gameplay.
I think.
I
so.
thought they were just doing another like teaser BS. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, they've already had a teaser and a trailer and all of that.
They can tease how much they can just keep going. Honestly.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out tomorrow. I'm excited for Halo, I promise, but I'm obviously also excited for whatever else Microsoft throws at us, because I'll tell you, that PlayStation event, they gave us some weird games, man. They gave us some weird game at that PlayStation event.
And
So-
good ones.
And good ones. Fair enough.
A lot of good ones.
Yeah, but like there was that like Animal Crossing looking knockoff where like everything was fruit.
What?
I didn't know about that one. What?
Exactly,
That's
man. Weird things. I saw these with my own two eyes. But
Yeah, we can't gloss over the good stuff though.
this
you know,
is true.
the-
This is true.
Rise, Ratchet and Clank,
Ratchet and Clank.
Spider-Man.
Hitman, Spider-Man, a lot of the little indie ones were cool. But let's see what Microsoft has up their sleeves, because I'm hoping they just don't make it really corporate, because I feel like Microsoft has done that in the past. Just very like clean cut, like these are exactly the titles that we know that will perform well, and not titles that look good or that will showcase the system, but here's stuff we know you love because you loved it in the past. Like just
Very
give me something new.
See, and on top of that, we also have Halo 3 now part of the Master Chief Collection on PC, which is amazing. Who would have thought? Like, never have I ever thought I would play Halo 3 on PC of all places. That is amazing. So I'm probably gonna be getting that. I might just buy at this point the Master Chief Collection. I already have Halo Reach, and I kind of want to play 3.
Yeah,
You think
I've
they'll
heard,
remaster it?
I've heard 3 is the best one so far, like in terms of performance and on PC and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. But do you think they'll remaster the game, or?
I hope they remaster it soon. I know that Halo 2 is remastered 10 years after release, but it's been 3 years since 10 years of Halo 3. I feel like the style holds up, but the facial animations is just like a sleep paralysis monster nightmare.
Yeah,
That's
they
how
can
bad-
definitely improve
yeah.
there. But I mean, the overall atmosphere and the scenery, it was never really too. Back then it was obviously fantastic, but even still, it kind of holds up. I would still play it.
Yeah. Hey, I
I
want to
wouldn't give
interrupt
WoW
real
this
quick. I know we don't really have this great balance of how we address chat when we're also a recorded podcast that we put on Spotify, but Kay
That's-
Kitchen is in chat, and she says, and he or she says she is attending CU Boulder in the fall, and asks if we have competitive teams, which we absolutely do. You can
yes.
join or discord.gg/CU Gaming. Probably would be your best place to get started. You can talk about anything CU Gaming related, and we can definitely help you find the applications for our teams.
And that link is cugaming.gg.tryouts for our teams.
Yeah, right. If you want to jump right to that application, but join the Discord too, because if you
Yes,
don't,
you can find even more information there.
yeah, if you turn out to be not so good at games like myself and end up on a marketing team or just a part of the community, that's totally fine. And that 2,000 person Discord server, English,
Wait, we have 2,000 people.
just about.
Yeah.
I like to flex it.
Wow.
It's like
No,
within
that's impressive.
20 or so. Yeah.
Also,
You're
to
fine.
make you feel better, if you don't think you're that good at video games, you might still do it because I'm terrible and I'm somehow on it.
Yeah, not everyone. Yeah. I don't know why I just dunked on
I mean-
myself in the morning like that, but that is
As
a
a
place.
as a former collegiate Apex competitor, it was fun until I got burnt out and I realized that I was just average.
Ouch.
Yes.
All
All right, back out of our little depressive
back to it.
episode right now.
That goes to anyone listening. Discord.gg/CU Gaming. And if you have any interest in collegiate esports or just gaming, that is where you should go. But now
Yes.
we're going to move on from
Let's go
Halo, and we're going to talk about
Some theory.
a technically inferior shooter that does 10 times the profits, more than 10 times the profits, and releases each year. This year, COD 2020, we still don't know what it is.
I mean,
Dude, they don't need to release yearly. They don't.
No, they really don't.
This Call of Duty that they have right now, they can just honestly, they can do it for another year. You'll probably keep the audience because everybody just like is obsessed with it because it's pretty. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. I don't like it anymore, but I can definitely see why people still enjoy it. But you can milk that thing for another year to make this new COD even better. But they have a streak of doing it every year, so I guess this is no exception, even with COVID.
Yeah,
well,
I think.
Supposedly,
go ahead, Carson.
Go ahead, Robert.
No, go ahead.
So supposedly Warzone will continue to be supported at least for one more year, which is different than Blackout that just got curb stomped after Warzone released. It doesn't. I know Activision is a greedy, money-hungry company. They're only doing this if it makes financial sense. But you could just wait. They could do the Assassin's Creed thing. You wait a year, and then go back to your same old problems of just releasing it every single year.
I wonder if they're like obligated now, though, contract-wise, because they're bouncing between.
Oh, like they have to.
Because wait, I always mess this up. Activision is the parent company, and they swap between Sledgehammer and Treyarch.
And Infinity Ward.
And Infinity Ward. And it's currently Infinity Ward. And now it's going to go to, I think, Treyarch. Oh, God.
Sledgehammer did Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. They also did like some of the spacey ones that nobody remembers.
Right.
Treyarch, you did the Black Ops series. And Infinity Ward did, what'd they do?
I know
they did the original.
I know they did like the recent ones. Like I know they did like Advanced Warfare and the other.
So Sledgehammer co-developed with Infinity Ward for MW3.
Oh yeah. Infinity Ward helped as well.
Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare, World War II, and they assisted in Modern Warfare.
Gotcha.
So they're only good when Infinity Ward does majority of the work.
Basically, yeah, because Infinity Ward did Call of Duty 4, the new one, Modern Warfare 2, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare 3, Ghost, the original Call of Duty, World at War, and...
No, World at War was Treyarch. World at War was Treyarch.
Well, apparently it's also... Oh, World at War on DS, my bad.
Oh.
Infinity Ward did the World at War on DS, guys. Don't forget that.
Superior platform.
I understand you slipped up here, but while we're on the topic of Call of Duty DS for the first time and last time on the BuffCast, I just want to mention Call of Duty 4 on DS went hard because you only needed one game to host the LAN for your friends. So one game cartridge and like 4 people could join. And that is exactly what I did in the cafeteria roughly between 6th and 7th grade.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. One game. Imagine that today. You need one game cartridge to host the game.
That's actually pretty wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I didn't get it when I was a kid. I found it like in a park. I found like on a walk with my friends. I found Call of Duty Black Ops for the DS.
DS game?
Like randomly. Yeah.
Is that a thing? Carson, have you ever found a DS or a Game Boy game on the ground?
I don't know. I went to Oregon ages ago. I don't know why. We stayed at some place.
I didn't realize.
And I somehow found under a bed Cooking Mama for DS and some Naruto game. It was really random.
That's so cool.
I probably still have it somewhere.
I found my first Game Boy. Lies. My mom found my first Game Boy in the middle of the road at a red light. It was the most confusing thing ever. We're at a red light. She was like, "Hold on a second." She gets out of the truck, picks up a translucent Game Boy, and she was like, "Hey, do you know what this is?" And I was like, "Oh, wow,
that's wild."
And it had the.
I mean, I can actually relate to like the whole losing your game cartridges thing because I remember one time it was just like the most tragic fate of my ever. I was playing Lego Star Wars 2 on my Game Boy Advanced, and I was changing the cartridge to Lego Star Wars 1 actually, and then like someone like bumped into me, and we were on like at a restaurant, and I threw the game cartridge, and there was like this ornamental canoe that was like hanging on the balcony, and I just watched as the game cartridge just like flew out of my hand and fell into the canoe, and I was like, that's it, it's gone.
Oh no. I'm picturing like a mixture of like a Chef Boyardee commercial and like just like a monumental like sad moment in a movie of just like this game cartridge like fumbling throughout the restaurant, just landing on top of this canoe. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's just a thing with Nintendo games, because I found that whole ass Game Boy in the middle of the road, or like I said, my mom did. And then I've found other games, like I found like Donkey Kong outside of a mall and gave it to my brother, and like I was like, I guess this just happens because they're SD card size.
Yeah, no one remember. People drop them.
Yeah, somehow we were talking about COD 2020, which is what I'm gonna pull us back to now.
Yeah, go back to that. Oops.
No, that was fun. That was an amazing memory that I somewhat forgot I had. But yeah, back to the discussion of developers and publishers first, I guess. I definitely agree with you guys. They should take a break of a year, but I think it would, at this point, be so weird. Like, it'd be like, oh, there's not a COD this year? What the heck? Especially, obviously, this year it's impossible because it's a new console release. So part of me was going to actively say, oh, they have to release a game this year. New consoles are coming out, and it's going to be new consoles, so it's going to be an amazing game. But then I remembered when Xbox One came out and PS4, I'm pretty sure it was Call of Duty Ghost. So,
oh, yeah.
That statement might not be so true.
Wasn't it Advanced Warfare?
I think Advanced Warfare was the year after.
Oh, yeah, because that's when I got my console. My bad. Because I got the Advanced Warfare themed Xbox One.
Yeah, same.
It was actually pretty cool looking, not gonna
lie. Ghost wasn't even that good. I feel bad for my dad because he likes his Call of Duty and he likes his Xbox, and he got the Xbox One to play Call of Duty with his friends, but they ended up still all playing on 360.
That's usually what happens.
So for the first year, no one really played the Xbox One. Because we had no games. Like, it came with Forza. Ooh,
yeah,
Forza.
That's weird. Ooh. That's the same kind of limbo that I think is going to happen right now. They discontinued the Xbox One X, and to make way for the Xbox Series X. I hate this name.
And they also do the digital one, the digital Xbox.
And then they got rid of the Xbox Xbox One S.
So the revision.
All digital. The Xbox One S, all digital. Well, it wasn't. It was partially a revision, but it was partially the like the eco version, if you will. Like, it was cheaper, didn't run at full performance, and this was the digital one without a disc drive. So the only Xbox that is currently in production is the Xbox One S with a disc drive, which is like the budget one. I think it's like $200 or $300, and that's just how it's going to be. It's going to be the Xbox Series X, which is going to be the brand new premium option, and then the One S, which will be the budget option, which will stay in production worldwide for now.
Interesting. I kind of forgot that Xbox had like a phase where they were just releasing so many consoles. They released the Xbox One S, then they released the economy one you were talking about. Then there was the Xbox One X. That's a lot. Yeah. I know PS4 was just like, here's the PS4 Pro, and that was it.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
PS3 had a lot though too.
It did.
PS3 was like PS3 Slim, PS3, like, then there's like just a newer model number of PS3. I don't know.
Yeah, the 360 did a lot as well.
Did you guys have the original white Xbox with the red ring?
No. I had the
I had a red ring on my 360.
I had the I think it was called the Elite. It was like the black model.
I had that.
It was literally just the white version, but black. It was really cool. And a bigger.
I remember our white. Like, I think it caught on fire actually.
Caught on fire.
Your Xbox caught on fire?
Yeah, it turns out the first version of the Xbox 360, that thing overheated. I could probably have cooked an egg on it. It set itself on fire. I don't know how. Yeah.
That's pretty terrifying.
Then we got the black. I know they had like a final revision that looked like the Xbox One. But
yeah.
Just weird to go to your mom like, Mom, my Xbox is on fire.
I hope
it's like, the stove isn't working. It's okay. We can use my Xbox, Mom.
Yeah, I do wonder if you told your mom that calmly, but I envision weird scenarios in my head, and just like, imagine having to just be like, fire extinguisher, where is it? Like, I've never had that scenario in my life, but if that ever comes from my household, that's why we don't cheap out on power supplies, boys.
Oh yes.
Power supply is most important.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so back to COD.
Yeah, I don't know where we are today. I'm just trying to entertain myself with these little whimsical childhood memories. COD 2020. I don't think we have much left on it besides the little conspiracy theory that I can expand on, which might not even be
Go for
anything,
it.
but I think it would be pretty cool if it was. So, Activision put a title on the Xbox game store called The Red Door, or just Red Door, and it has a really weird description. Do we have that somewhere?
Description of it. Where is that?
Topics, and I literally have descriptions of the leaks. Let me see. You put it in topics.
I
No
can't pull it up
details,
because
no
the webcam will cut out, but it's in the screenshot of the store listing. But while you
Oh, I
guys
got it. I got it.
Okay, try and read
There's
that poetic
there's more than
masterpiece.
one truth. If you go looking for answers, be ready to question everything and accept that nothing will ever be the same. The red door awaits. Do you dare step through it?
Which means pretty much nothing that we can understand. It says release date 2020, which is probably just fake and listed on there. Obviously, Activision is probably not making a game called The Red Door and just announcing it via release on the Microsoft Store and nowhere else that we can find currently. Some people were able to launch it, and some people get that like account not authorized, or some people say like I think you need to purchase this, like just generic system errors. Some people were able to get in and get to the splash screen before that message popped up, and the splash screen was a Call of Duty Black Ops logo with a like classified and redacted files in the background.
Oh, that's what that picture was.
There was also on one of the redacted files, it had a date on it, and I believe it was like a date that would line up with the Cold War. Now, that was my little leaking conspiracy. Of course, with all the Cold War throwbacks and nuclear war, I guess you could say, hints in Warzone that we're currently finding in the bunkers and whatnot, and just throughout the maps and stuff being added, and little Black Ops character voice files being added to the Modern Warfare world, which is a crazy crossover. We now have some data mining, which I didn't catch up on, so I'm going to pass that off to one of you that did see it. But it looks like the Red Door, which is obviously codename maybe for the alpha play of this new game, is pretty much all but confirmed in terms of title and name. But we have a lot of details. So anybody want to jump on that?
So I don't know. There was a very. I think this is probably what it was. This is for Activision employees at home to basically test stuff out. That
Okay.
makes sense. You put it under some fancy code name. No one really has access to it. Okay. Interesting leaks. So this is an article from IGN. Call of Duty 2020 data miners reportedly find campaign, zombies, and Warzone details. I don't know how Warzone's going to work. The current Warzone, but I feel like campaign and zombies is definitely a sure thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for zombies. I would like a new zombies. We haven't had that in a bit.
I want something like just really new as well. Because I
I
feel
just
like
don't want any just want basic zombies,
Yeah, a little bit more
nothing
basic.
crazy, nothing complicated.
I mean, I'm willing to go as complicated as like town and the bus, the transit.
That was a little too much for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I tried playing like the Black Ops 3 zombies, and it was just too complex. Like I don't want to have a PhD to survive zombies.
That's
I
true.
want to.
I just hated the lava. There was so much lava.
I know like the DLC maps are pretty good, but just lava it was just meh. But I think that Kino der Toten was the best, or the simplest or easiest. You open the doors, you turn on power, you get pack-a-punch, you shoot zombies. Not this whole 4D chest, Omega expanding brain. You have to basically.
You gotta shoot the moon, then you gotta shoot these rockets.
The
then you gotta
gumballs, the perk
fireplace,
order,
you
turn
gotta
on the
sit by
power
fireplace, you gotta
via
activate it.
turn on the
Just gotta get
power
a
via
degree from-
octopus. Like
get like a degree from MIT. Like
You
study
have
for
to
5
acquire
years.
the 4 elements and craft a bow with your bare hands. Like
I've been roped into
and then you gotta
doing
fight Cthulhu. That's the next step.
I've been roped into doing Easter eggs in Black Ops, like in the latest zombies. Never worth it. Last time I did it, it took like 3 hours, and I didn't want to know what it was. I was like, all right, guys, I'm not going to ask. I'll just do what you tell me. But don't tell me what's going to happen. I just want to see if this was worth it. Literally, biggest waste of my life. It was like a 20-second cutscene at the end. It was like, are you kidding me? We just did all of this. We needed the... Oh, my God. I don't even want to get into it.
For a cutscene that you could find on YouTube, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly. My friends actually were playing it so much. Like, two of my buddies were playing it so much, they like were speed running the Easter eggs. They're like, "Oh, let me speed run this Easter egg real quick." I'm like, "What do you mean? That's gonna take an hour."
Hey.
Nonetheless, the new Call of Duty sounds cool. I'm excited. They have like the more on this little article. They have looks like single player campaign titles, like for levels or something.
Yeah, we
Seems
have
interesting.
like
It's like seems mostly in Russia and Vietnam because it's like Nam Armada, Nam Prisoner.
I love that. Instead of just D_dust, it's like Nam _prisoner, Nam _Armada.
I like Russia, America, Russia
That's funny.
Duga, Russia KGB, Russia Siege. So it seems that sounds cool. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. We actually don't know anything besides this. So, got to keep an open mind to it. There's not going to be any teaser anytime soon, right?
No, there
know,
definitely
weird.
should be. We're overdue. Call of Duty is
Kids-
typically teased in like May/June, I believe.
Wait, actually?
Yeah,
believe
it's
so.
usually
Oh, wow. I kind of forgot about that.
it's already happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
COVID messed it up, or they just playing this extreme, like 40 chess moves. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not gonna play it. Who cares? But I doubt will.
Yeah, that would pretty cool though, because it says some people that downloaded that Red Door that I mentioned says the name got retitled to Call of Duty Black Ops CIA. So if they just freaking imagine, they just leak the name, like they've been working on this, the Red Door, no one will figure it out. One kid downloads this game and it's like, oh my God, Call of Duty Black Ops CIA. I know what it's called.
Yeah. Huh.
I can't find the announcement date for Modern Warfare. It's saying that it came out in August 23rd. Is that right? That feels early.
Wait, did it? Wait, Modern Warfare? You're talking
That'd be-
about it?
You know, it
Yeah.
says it was released October 25th, which sounds about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't know what August
I
23rd.
typed Call of Duty, and the first thing I get is fucking Call of Duty World at War DS.
They're listening to us.
It looks like the official Call of Duty Modern Warfare reveal trailer was May 30th, 2019. So it's definitely usually quite earlier in the year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this August 23rd date that Google's giving me. Yeah, ready to play October 25th. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they don't mess up for the new console because they did it last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's enough Call of Duty.
Oh, well. Let's keep her
Let's
going.
talk about the music industry. And by the music industry,
it's exciting.
I mean my boy, Bobby Boy. The one, the only Logic. Most of you probably hate him, chances are. Probably mostly because of the way I introduced him. But I heard he has a very polarized fan base. That's not the right way to put it, but I'm not good at finding rap music or hip-hop music. And I understand Logic is not as... I don't know, he has good lyrics, but I understand he's not appreciated as well as he should be in one way or another. But I like his
those are
music.
people just being haters, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I think he's a great rapper. I don't listen to him as much as I used to. I used to listen to him a lot in high school. But nonetheless, would you like to do the news since you're his biggest fan?
I just had this sweatshirt. I don't want to come off that way, but I figured while we were talking about it, might as well put the sweatshirt on. Anyways, my boy Logic is a nerd and a gamer, according to himself.
Gamer.
He, quote, told The Verge. We don't have that quote on there. But he said, listen, man, I'm not this rapper dude. I'm just a gamer, bro. I'm a nerd. I probably paraphrased that terribly. But
No,
those
that was
are
actually pretty
roughly the words that he said. So, you probably know, if you follow Logic at all, or even if you've heard of the man, that he announced he's retiring with the release of his next album, which is coming out
Is it coming out soon?
Very soon. I have no idea. I should have pulled this up. Launch announced the next studio album will be his last and lands July 24th.
Wait, what?
2
That's in
days.
2 days.
Is that real?
Wow. Okay. Hell yeah.
According to Complex, but oh god, 404 on the Complex article. We're striking out, boys. Yeah, he definitely announced that his next album will be his last. He said it's time to hang up the hat and be a dad. It's been a great decade. Now it's time to be a great father, is the quote of the tweet. And he does say that No Pressure... No, that can't be right. No Pressure lands July 24th? I thought No Pressure is definitely an album that's out. No Pressure, executive, produced by No ID, July 24th. It's been a great decade. Now it's time to be a great father. That is his retirement announcement, which, if you follow Logic, you know there's a lot of Easter eggs in his albums and mentions. I don't know what all of them, but I know there's an album that was supposed to come out called like Ultra 85, and I think like there's like a Young Sinatra 3 that we're due, and a bunch of other things. So this is definitely out of nowhere that this retirement is coming with, and we don't know if he's sitting on these albums and if they will later be released. We don't know if this just means he's not going to tour anymore. This could mean a lot of things. People also love to go into retirement. I don't know about the music industry, but in just about every other industry that has like media attention, going into retirement is just a big IQ play for
It's just
PR.
I'm taking a small break and then still make a ton of money.
Whether we're talking about like wrestling, football.
But basically,
Those are my only examples.
Logic is now going to be a Twitch streamer. He's going to be streaming games all the time now. It's going to be fun.
He
A lot of
signed a
fun.
deal.
I can't wait to watch him.
Yeah.
Twitch gave him a huge deal. According to the article, the Twitch deal was about worth 7 figures. So you can imagine that Logic isn't missing out on any sort of money.
No. And he
He's
says
getting
it
paid
exactly
top dollar. He's
like
already
it is.
getting paid
I
like
love
crazy.
this quote because I know he's kidding and I know he means well, but it's so funny that he had like the audacity to like say this to a journalist at one point. But he said, "I'm going to bring new eyes to their service. They're going to bring new money to my bank account." And then he said, "I'm just kidding." But in all actuality, he's not, because he signed that 7-figure deal and he's getting the bank that Dr. Disrespect should be getting. But that's a whole nother Easter egg or story.
Oh, we love that. We
I
love
don't
that.
know. We can't do that
we
this
can
week.
talk
We got
about-
nothing. We got nothing
We're
this
gonna talk
week.
about Dr. Disrespect for like a third week in a row now.
I would
I
love
miss
to,
it.
but literally all we got was a banger of a song called Alleyways from the Doctor, and that's all we got. But yeah, Logic on Twitch signed a deal, signed a contract. He's got the partner channel. He still has some really scuffed panels on there. He has like the default Streamlabs, like it says like donate to me, and then there's like a Streamlabs watermark, and then he has like the bit leaderboard and like a scuffed like Twitter panel. But I imagine if he's going full time, he was supposed to stream for the first time yesterday at 8 p.m. EST, and it just didn't happen. But whenever this does go live, I imagine his team will go hard with alerts and graphics and everything, and he'll start
Playing
gaming.
games, being a dad.
Or he'll still have a scuff stream, and it'll just be Logic playing games, and it will still be just as good because he's the one doing it and not like a corporate team that's like making sure his image looks good. Either way, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to try and produce music. Sounds like it's mainly going to be gaming, but I think that's super cool. Imagine being able to just like be a full-time rapper, doing like touring, doing festivals, doing shows, freaking winning awards, and then you're like, all right, time to be a Twitch streamer.
Time
That's-
to just game.
That
That's-
sounds like Soulja Boy, but minus the whole award-winning.
Oh,
part,
God,
because He's
Soulja-
been streaming.
There's so
For-
many gems of Soulja Boy's stream.
Ah, wonderful. Let's see what's next on our. Oh yes, this is interesting. I don't really know how to.
I see what it is. I don't know what to say.
I'll do it. I'm just. Okay, so the PlayStation account released a trailer for this new FMV game, right? What's FMV mean? Like just story?
Full motion video. It's kind of like Night Trap. If anybody remembers
Okay.
Night Trap.
They released this trailer and then they deleted it, and it's called Game. It's just Gamer Girl.
Yep.
Basically, you are a You're a mod for a gamer girl's stream, and you forge your story by making decisions in a Twitch stream as a mod. So, I
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what to think of this. Like,
That's
my
the
brain just doesn't
concept.
conceive the thought. Like,
I-
people will actually play this.
It's just weird. I couldn't even watch the trailer. It made me super.
It could have been done.
I stopped
Cool.
watching it halfway through because
It
it's like
could
so
have been.
like. Ugh, it's weird, man.
Yeah. It could have been done well. It could have been a really nice and sincere story about like toxicity
acting is-
online or bullying.
Yeah, no, it could have been.
Or the just shit that female gamers face. But instead, they took an actor that kind of tried to portray someone closer to, I don't know, not the ideal model of a female streamer, not someone that's actually a gamer, more so someone that is, I don't even know.
Yeah, no, they didn't go for like the gamer, which is
More
like
so
the main
along
point
the
of it.
likes of like Invader Z or something like that, or Alinity.
Yeah.
Dare I say it? Alinity, however, I'm gonna have to give credit because she seems to be on the up currently. Her and Ninja kind of apologized, but that's besides the point of this terrible game, where you're not only like just a Twitch mod, but like she'll be like, "Oh my God, moderator, this unknown number is calling me. Should I answer it? It could be my boyfriend, or it could be somebody totally random. Should I answer it, moderator?" Like,
It's like,
no.
what? I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, it's your life. You judge your own
I'm
life.
just
I don't
supposed
need
to
to be
time
there.
out. I'm just Nightbot, man. I'm just timing out messages.
I'm just
feel-
night.
I feel like it's so absurd that I don't think anybody could have seriously and in a sober state of mind could have pitched this. I feel like it was crafted with some weird like market research and AI learning where it just something was happening on Twitch and it was super big and they saw a surge and like, okay, the program says we need to do like a full motion game, but you're a mod for someone streaming on Twitch and it gets weird and okay.
It turns into
and
like
odd.
it turns into like a thriller, like murder, mystery, suspenseful, like eventually like I think
I'm
there's
just a
like
Twitch mod.
I don't know how far you watched into the trailer, but apparently there's like either a boyfriend or an ex-boyfriend, and he's like, oh, like he keeps calling her and like harassing her, like, oh my God, are you streaming again? What are you doing? I thought we talked about this.
And it's like, yeah.
And then like,
It's so weird.
and then he goes like off radar, and she's like, then again she's like, hey moderator, and she always makes the most awkward direct camera eye contact. She's like, hey moderator.
Hey, moderator.
Should I go check on him alone, or should I bring
Moderator.
my friend? Yeah. Oh my
It's-
God,
it's
your
just-
angle looks so good. It's like when
Hey, moderator.
somebody
do I
grabs the
eat
camera.
do I eat this food, or do I starve myself to death?
Oh God.
Hey, moderator.
Okay.
Like, what? And it's just so like awkward, and it's, I don't, and like the acting is just so like B-rated acting. Like they could have, like you would think that PlayStation would like put effort into the people that they're hiring. Instead, it's like there was
Well, I
like this
mean-
one scene where they're playing like a really rip off like Mario Kart,
Kart.
and they're like, ah, ha, ha,
Mhm,
no, I'll
mhm.
beat you, you know, like ramming into each other. And it's like, come on, you could pay, like you could do better.
You definitely could do better. To be fair,
don't know.
I think
But
the
like you said, they
developer was
could've-
Wales Interactive, so it wasn't all PlayStation. But this was
Yeah.
just a very tone-deaf game, and I very much so hate cancel culture when it's targeted at individuals making mistakes from decades ago, unless they're a continued offender. But I mean, that's a whole can of worms. I probably scuffed my true opinion on that. But what I'm getting at is that this is the kind of attention and thing we need to direct our energy at. Because this is something where like you're telling like a game that's supposed to serve as a story or represent a community, and it's just so bad. I saw in the comments, you know, obviously really large people in the industry that are just saying like this is not it, whether it be like Pokimane or just like a bunch of other female streamers
Yeah,
that are
it's
high
not
up.
it.
And then I even saw somebody that was like, yo, I was like casted for the trailer of this game, or like I was like sent an alpha and I was supposed to promote it, and like this is not at all what it was like they changed it completely. And it's like, are you kidding me? Like I think it was Wales Interactive that put this out, and obviously they deleted it immediately because they could just tell like a
How bad it was.
wildfire how bad it was burning them. But wow, talk about, I don't even know, just so wrong.
They just they could have done a pretty good job representing those who feel uncomfortable, or for those gamer girls that have to deal with a lot of BS in streaming and services like that, and they just decided to not go down the right path. They went for this cash out option, and it's backfiring. You can't do that when it comes to sensitive issues like this.
I mean, we're already in a world where it's still not perfect, but we're starting to get stronger female protagonists, whether it be protagonist is the right word there, I hope. Wait, yes, protagonist? English class. Come back to me. Whether it be the classic Tomb Raider, well, I mean, that has its controversies, but whether it be the classic Tomb Raider or lead characters in Detroit Become Human, we have, the robot dinosaur game from PlayStation. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yes.
Host robot dinosaur game.
That's accurate. I don't even want to hear it. There's 100%.
No, I don't know why.
I don't know. I can't think of many more, unfortunately. That's the sad thing. But know that I mean well, and know that there definitely are games out there that are starting to represent, female populations way better than this game ever will. So I'm extremely curious if they're just going to scrap this, even though that was an announcement trailer, assuming they're done with the game. Are they going to scrap this? Are they going to release it? Which, cool. That would be interesting.
That'd be amazing to watch. I would love to see the meme compilations and just videos ripping. They would have a field. This is a field day for some YouTuber. This is a field day for them to just do a stupid walkthrough of this, and I can't wait to see all the things making fun of it.
There's a lot of people I would love to watch to play that game. Specifically, just PewDiePie's just classic confused reaction, Swagger Souls, Fitz, any of the Misfits playing that game, just laughing at the monstrosity that it is. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, don't mind my Misfits merch.
All right, guy. Yeah, that's a story of a game that we may never hear about again. And now we're gonna move away to a different story, but I don't know. I feel a part of me feels bad for that company because
it is what it is,
It's GG for them.
I mean, of course, they made a very tone deaf and probably not the best game ever. But imagine making a game, no one likes it for so many reasons, and you just pull it from the face of the internet. It's kind of funny in a messed up way. I don't know. It sucks for them.
Yeah.
I think they've actually made a good game.
I don't know any of their other games. Besides, I think I've seen The Late Shift. I'm going to sneeze.
Sneeze.
And none of my mute binds worked. I tried 3 on my stream deck before I turned away. Late Shift and The Bunker, I think, are both FMV games that are really popular on Steam. But I don't know, man. That was not it. That was not very epic or gamer of them, bro.
Not at all. Excuse me.
What was epic and gamer is Crysis 3 being remastered. The delay for all consoles and platforms being still delayed past that 3-week window that we all originally said was way too short. However, it did make its way to one console where it runs at 720p. That's, 720p, 30 FPS. And do you know what that console is, Carson?
Switch, because
absolutely.
Switch, that's basically it.
It's on the Switch. Crysis 3 on the Switch. That's the story. Pretty impressive.
That's it.
Actually.
There we go.
I mean, it is 2020, and that game came out
2007.
In 2007, or 2013 maybe. Is what I'm seeing. But
I think it had another Crysis, whatever. Well, the original one came out.
It looks like Crysis 3 came out in 2013, February 2013. So yeah, it took them a while, but they got it on the Switch in remastered textures with reactive forest things like bushes and plants crushing when you walk over them or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not overly impressed yet. I want to see the full bore extremely high FPS or just 4K high textured great
I want to see the good stuff.
like DLSS or
I want to see
whatever.
the things that make me go.
I want to see what Crisis
like,
3 was
wow.
supposed to look like in 2011, but nobody could run or get it to look like because it was 2013.
That game was already like fantastic in my opinion.
Yeah, I do remember it being the daunting like PC killer, like the "Can you run Crisis" meme. My
PC couldn't really run it at the time.
I don't even think I didn't have a PC then. I'm pretty sure.
I had my laptop, and that didn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had to run it at like the lowest.
I must lie. Crisis must not lie. Rather, Crisis is in the bundle of games that I also don't really have any experience with. Of like Crisis, BioShock, Fallout. Really.
Whoa! Hold the phone. Did you say you have never played BioShock?
Oof.
You should have gotten.
Not. Oh, Carson froze. Now I can only get roasted by one host.
And it's me. Dude, you gotta play BioShock. What the heck?
Yeah, I should. Shouldn't I?
You should. I mean, you can.
I played it.
If you're gonna start, obviously do
Carson,
the
I
first
don't know
one.
if you can hear us, but you're cutting in and out. It looks like you're
Guys,
back
good
now.
I heard you guys perfectly fine.
Alright,
That's
you're good
weird.
now. You just freeze frame for a while.
Play BioShock, Robert. It's not that hard.
Okay. I will.
It's not that hard.
Ouch. Somebody say something because there's a vacuum in my background, so change the topic.
Yeah,
quickly.
I got you. So, with our next news. Oh wait, there is none. Esports roundup. Carson, take it away.
There's nothing new.
Gotta love automatic vacuums
Esports roundup
interrupting
with
the
Carson.
show.
Does the Minecraft build competition count as an esport? I guess.
Yes, go for it.
Sure, absolutely.
So we had our Minecraft.
Hey, what are the
build.
results of that? I didn't see.
So let me pull them up. So first place was Trolled Yuso, second place was me, and then third place was Josh and Katsu.
Second place was me. You're so proud of that.
I know. Well,
You send like a picture of your treehouse. I want to see it.
You know where you can
Robert
see
took
it?
some screenshots.
I do have some screenshots that I can send you, but you know where you can see it? You can see it by joining the server at mc.cugaming.gg and go explore the builds for yourself. Little did you know, but now you do.
Wait, where do you see the build though?
It's the whole server is just a plot server currently. You can see all the.
Well, that's the main part. There's also the
builders.
campus build.
Is it in the Minecraft section or?
Oh no, like I meant that was literally the server IP to the Minecraft server.
No, I mean like where can I see the tree houses? I want to see the tree houses.
Mm-hmm.
Just join the server.
Yeah,
Like,
they're all there. But you can also look at the pictures on our social medias and stuff. That was fun. That took way longer than I thought. Carson was like, "Hey, I need you to judge." It's gonna be like, or not Carson, Clovis.
I knew it was Clovis.
Clovis, my bad. It's gonna be like an hour and a half, no big deal. And then we went from like 1:30 to like almost 4, I want to say.
What?
Yeah. Well, actually,
But it kind of was a blast.
I started with Clovis in the pre-production setup. Like, I was like streaming my game to Clovis for a solid 6 hours.
Fair.
I felt my laptop crying out and asking for forgiveness.
Oh, you're streaming from your laptop?
Yeah, like one of the observers was actually me. So I streamed from my game to Clovis, who then streamed it to Twitch.
Wow.
And then Discord went down, so that was fun because that's how we were all communicating.
Yeah. Well, then perhaps. Do we have anything else we want to cover today?
Don't think so.
We've reached almost an hour, so
That's
I think we've
wonderful.
got everything.
Thanks for sticking around. Sorry about the Gamer Girl clickbait. If you managed to stay in the stream this long or listened on Spotify, Anchor, all the other platforms that were on YouTube this long. But I suppose, perhaps, do you think you could do the closing and thank yous, General Dumpling, Leo, this time? Because I want you to give some thanks to Carson then, who is streaming Minecraft for 6 hours, and Clovis.
Got it. All right.
You just skip me because I didn't do any new graphics yet, so you know my
I'm still
it's
gonna
right
think
above
no matter what, and you can't stop me. So big thanks to our staff. We got Robert doing the graphics in the stream. You can find him at Robert Ushock. Go follow him. Mm-hmm. Lovely lad. Next we got Carson. He's just lovely as a whole. Marketing team.
It's memes. I'm not that good. It's just memes.
Don't you degrade your memes. Seagulls.
Giles. It's
Giles. I'm
No one
sorry.
gets it.
Next is Ben Dragon Lord Leda on YouTube.
Who uploads this BuffCast every single week on
You can
Mondays
find it there,
usually,
too.
right after I edit it. And he helped out a ton with that Minecraft project and is making a recap video, which is gonna bang, and will hit your social feed soon. Just thank you to them. And then you can keep going.
Next will be our project team, James, Josue, and Clovis. Thank you all. And finally, this little small thing. Follow me, General Dumplin, on TikTok.
Yeah, and Josue
Oh,
obviously
okay.
was also one of the judges at the Minecraft build competition. Huge thank you to him because he was sitting there with me, streaming for many, many hours. Many hours, which is also when the internet basically went down. Discord went down, Valorant went down, Reddit went down, DoorDash went down. Pretty much everything went down. The whole
Is that
world got
Xfinity
DDoSed.
Wi-Fi being wonderful?
Pretty much got wrecked. And then Clovis, who was one of the VMix masterminds behind the whole show. And yeah, that's a little overlap of our BuffCast staff and Minecraft show staff. And the Minecraft Summer Series is far from over. That was only phase 1 that ended this last weekend. And we have more tricks up our sleeve. There's definitely more. I don't have anything for you right now. I'm also losing my voice.
But I'm going to participate in the next one. I got
You
it.
absolutely should. Yeah, that's what we got.
Wonderful.
My voice is getting raspy here. I'm going to go find a warm drink and a donut and eat a proper breakfast at 12:45.
I'm going to eat lunch now.
Robert Ushok signing off. And you guys can say goodbye now.
All right. See ya.
Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye.